69 kilograms at welterweight between Zhidi ZHANG of China from the Jiangsu province and AKMAZBEK Kosimov of Uzbekistan. Many people's favourite. Zhidi ZHANG, though, 2 times national champion. And ZHANG beat Welter, the youngest competitor in the competition, by 3 points in the previous round. You look at his record, Eitzan Shleyev, he beat in the quarter-finals, who was a Klitschko Brothers Youth Tournament winner by quite a wide margin as well, 16-9. Both of these fighters 18 years old. Zhidi ZHANG in the red corner, Kosimov AKMAZBEK in the blue corner. And they both might have scored there, almost hitting each other simultaneously. A neat little uppercut rather from AKMAZBEK. Got 2 southpaws in there by the look of it. Both with right hand leads. I haven't seen all that much switching so far today. We saw a little bit of it in the very first fight of the afternoon from the Philippines, Jade Bornea. ZHANG looking for the body with the right and then with the left hand and then pushing his opponent away. He'll have to be a little bit careful about that. Powerful looking left hand again to the body from ZHANG, who started well. Again, looking for that punch to the body. It is hard to tell with body shots, though, whether they're landing or whether they're catching the elbow and the forearms first. Again, he throws it, but if he's tucking that elbow down there, Kosimov AKMAZBEK, and it does look like he is, then he may well be blocking those. They're eye-catching. It's up to the judges at ringside to decide, and there's another good example of it. Whether that is landing cleanly or whether it isn't. And that is what makes it such a difficult job. Little combination there from AKMAZBEK for the first time, really. He looks for it every single time, but AKMAZBEK is really not exposing too much of his rib cage or kidney area, if any at all. So that left hand, that backhand from ZHANG. That was a nice left hand. Bounced off the forehead of ZHANG, who again, leading with that right, goes to the body with the left. There's not too much variation from him so far. AKMAZBEK maybe just beginning to warm to his task. It's taking a little while to have a look with the Chinaman and see if he can work out a way through. He does bow his head a little bit when he tucks up with that guard. ZHANG leaves that forehead exposed somewhat, and that's what he's looking for. A good example of it there from AKMAZBEK. And it's 7-4 to the man from Uzbekistan at the end of that first round. 4 points going to China. And I would say that the majority of those points for AKMAZBEK were scored later on in the round, when he came out of his shell a little bit and started to throw almost exclusively to the head of Zhang. That was a nice shot from Zhang there, though. But just there, as he was covering up behind his guard, he can tend to sink a little bit low and almost stops looking at what's in front of him. A 3-point lead at the start of a second round is a healthy position to be in, and I think what we can surmise from that scoring as well is that those left hands that are thundering into the left-hand side, the right-hand side rather, of AKMAZBEK's body are catching the elbow first. He is covering up well. Zhang just looking to feint with his feet. There's plenty of spite, plenty of venom behind these punches. Every one he throws, he really puts 100% into. But he's well organised, AKMAZBEK. Just a little word with Zhang for pulling around the back of the head. Left to the body, could have scored there for Zhang again. He looks to put everything in behind that left hand. Springs out of that tight guard to let the right hand go there, AKMAZBEK, but there was an immediate response from Zhang. Use of the shoulder, strictly prohibited. Again, point being made by the referee. Haven't seen any warnings today. If a warning is issued to either fighter, then his opponent is awarded 2 points. Nice left hand from AKMAZBEK. Three warnings and you're disqualified. Told to keep his head up, Zhang, as well. Mentioned that when he's in defensive mode, he does tend to stare down at his feet a little bit. Nice uppercut there from AKMAZBEK. Bell goes at the end of the second round, and he's really narrowed the gap there. He takes a second round 5-3. The Chinaman, it means it's 10-9 to AKMAZBEK. And it was Zhang who had the tighter contest last time out. As I mentioned, beating Welter of the Netherlands 11-8. And there was a left to the body that maybe did score. A little bit off balance as he came in behind his right hand there. Well, it's seesawed this one so far. At the end of the first round, AKMAZBEK was 7-4 up. Won it by a clear 3 points, but Zhang turning things around to win round 2 by 2 points. A bit more purpose about AKMAZBEK as he comes out for this third round. He knows that he just took his foot off the gas in that second round. Right hand from the Uzbek. Left hand caught by the gloves. Throws in that left to the body again, Zhang. Right hand made its way through. That was a good punch. AKMAZBEK was on his way in. Zhang slipped it and then replied with the right. Big bomb of a left hand goes over the top, but it's a mixture of shoulder and head guard. Midway through the final round, and once again, this is very, very tight. Exaggerated movement from Zhang. Good energy at this stage of the fight to be able to produce that kind of footwork. Good little dip at the knees to get out of the way of that right hand as well, and he's maybe finishing slightly the stronger here, Zhang. Point down at the end of the second, 10-9. But he's had a good final round, at least according to my eyes. And I think he might have done enough here. Just warned, hitting around the back of the body. AKMAZBEK himself just admonished by the referee for pushing down on his opponent. And the referee telling them to engage, but there's only a few seconds left. I don't think there'll be another meaningful punch thrown, and there isn't as the bell goes. And it's going to be fascinating to see the scoring of that third round. Zhang had more energy. He was coming forward more, he was making the running more, but that doesn't always translate into a better score. AKMAZBEK looks confident in the blue corner, doesn't he? Smiles from Zhang as well. They both certainly put everything they had into that. And it's Uzbekistan who's got it. He increased his lead in the final round, AKMAZBEK, winning it by 7 points to 5 to go through 17-14. And just consistently higher scoring across all 5 judges. Well, Zhang threw plenty of punches in the final round. AKMAZBEK clearly, had his measure.